guys, how you doing? I figured I'd show you some more of Netflix 4K content. Mainly, it's the stuff I'm gonna show you is documentaries, nature, stuff like that. You know, outdoor stuff, so that way you can enjoy the 4K content. So let's just see how well, even though I did the video yesterday on it, I just want to give you a little bit more in depth. I want to show you just how beautiful it looks on 4K streaming. And remember guys, I'm using an Ethernet port connected through my 1 GB Ethernet Asus 6 antennas. They call it tri-band router that I have, which is a really expensive router. It's like $300. So I'm using that directly connected to my PlayStation 4 Pro. So on my end, it's gonna look much smoother and better experience. So anyway, without any further ado, let's go ahead and let's check it out. It looks beautiful, and one thing I notice is it starts right away, man. There's no any waiting on the stream. The stream, it's really an instant. I can even show you how instant it is. Okay, here's my controller. All right, let me exit, and I'll click resume. You guys can see my controller? Okay. Same thing, hold on. Let me turn my lights on just to show you. There. Okay, here's my controller. Resume, stop, resume. It starts right away. Even if I go back right like this. I click on it again. Look at this. Right away. It looks fantastic, man. And keep in mind, I don't have HDR, but what I do have, it's a full array of LEDs. And full array of LEDs truly helps improve the quality picture and vibrance of this panel, especially when you're running a 4K resolution. Now, if I had HDR, this would totally pop out, man. Like, it would be even much more better. And on top of full array of LEDs, I also have higher contrast ratio too. And my gamma, it's really good as well. So I benefit from those other factors. And this is another thing I want to point out to people. Don't just look for HDR. HDR is just one part of it. You have to look what the panel's made of. Is it a matte finish? Is it a glossy finish? Is it a full array of LEDs? If you buy an OLED TV, HDR really is not going to even do much of a difference there, because the OLED by itself is going to give you that HDR dynamic range. And I'm a living proof of this. Here I am. Here's a guy who doesn't even have HDR. I don't even have it. And here, just look how good it looks. Just look at that detail. You know, and I'm not pulling any tricks. Like, here's my hand. I can pause this, and I can start it. I can pause it. I think also the power of PlayStation 4 Pro helps as well for this. You know, because all that 4 teraflops and that extra 1 GB, which would be all total of 9 GB of GDDR5 RAM, helps also with streaming. But my internet speed obviously helps as well. And keep in mind, this is Netflix. This is me streaming. So when people say, oh, I don't think the 4K is going to be available on a Comcast and other TV outlets on the cable networks. Yes, mark my words, by the end of 2017, early 2018, you will see HBO, you will see Showtime, Stars, Cinemax, all these other major networks, CNN, Fox News, ESPN, Fox Sports 1, all of them will be broadcast in 4K because AT&T, Comcast, Xfinity, Time Warner, they're all rolling out 1 gigabyte to 3 gigabytes internet speed. 1 gigabyte internet speed will become like normal. All right, so everyone will be able to watch their 4K networks in 4K. And this is the proof of that. Netflix is the proof of that. That's going to be available. All right, let's go switch to another thing right here. Let's go through the oceans. I like the ocean worlds right here. And look how fast it starts, man. Look, it right away. It starts right away, dude. Boom. There. Look how beautiful it looks, man. All right, let's go to the oceans. Let's see what else we got. I got butterflies, the oceans right here. I like the oceans, man. It's pretty cool. Look, starts right away, man. There's like no waiting. Barely any, like not even a half a second. Boom. Starts right away. Whale moans. Again, my camera's not doing it justice. This is something you gotta see in person just to appreciate how well it looks. And this is this is 4K streaming, mind you, all right? So, yes, guys, 4K is going to be a next standard. Next year, by the end of next year, I'm guaranteeing you'll see some programming like you'll see maybe HBO or Starz start rolling out their 4K streaming content. I don't know how much it's gonna cost. It probably is gonna cost, for the first adopters, the upgrade to 4K HBO and Showtime and Stars, like a 4K package. I'm sure it's gonna be expensive as hell when it first starts, but I'm sure they're gonna have some deals. Like when you purchase a 1 gigabyte internet connection, you might get, you know, a little bit half a price 4K package or something like that. This is what I heard from, you know, Xfinity, Comcast. But you're gonna have to have obviously a 4K box to do that, to output that, you know, and process that rendering to your TV. All right. Ah, this is beautiful, man. Seriously, dude. Especially right here, man. And keep in mind, my TV doesn't even have HDR. I'm doing this without HDR. I have no HDR. But I could have easily fooled you to tell you, hey, look, man, it looks like HDR, but I don't have HDR. I guarantee you, if I was to lie right now and bullshit you guys, and I told you, hey, I'm running this on HDR, you guys will probably believe me. You guys would probably believe me. So it's not all about HDR, guys. Sure, HDR, it's definitely something you should look for when you're looking to buy a 4K TV, but it's not all about HDR. You have to look in all the other elements on your 4K panel. Okay, what's the processing power in there? What's the panel made of? What type of panel is it? Is it LED? Is it OLED? How many array of LEDs does it have? What's the ratio of the active LED zones? I mean, all these things you have to look for to see, does it have 4K 60 hertz or is it just 4K 30 hertz? All of these things you have to look for. So there you go. This is the Netflix on PlayStation 4 Pro. It runs like a charm. You've seen it. There you have it. Enjoy it.